Welcome to GridMarkets Tutorials. In this video, we will discuss the Houdini Preflight window. The Houdini Preflight window pops up right after clicking the Submit Render Job button on the GridMarkets Render Submit node. This is a critical intermediate step in the entire process. This window allows you to check and manage the files that will be uploaded to GridMarkets for the desired rendering or simulation, select the node to be used, set a credit cap if needed, and more. Understanding all the options it offers and how to use them is a significant advantage. It can streamline your workflow and help you adjust expenses to match the real needs of your project. Next, we'll delve into the details and explore each section in depth. This is the Preflight window as it appears on the screen after clicking the Submit Render Job button on the GridMarkets Render Submit node in the LOPS context. It is important to note that although the LOPS and LOPS versions are different, their functionality, look, and feel are essentially the same. If you want to learn more about the LOPS version and its corresponding complete workflow, watch our dedicated video or visit our tutorials page. Links to both resources are provided in the description. By default, the Files tab will be displayed, where you can find the following sections. The Scene Files section shows the paths to all local files. On the side panel, you can view their sizes as well as two checkboxes. These determine whether the files will be uploaded to GridMarkets or automatically downloaded. Note that all files will still be available for manual download if needed, but only the ones marked will be automatically downloaded to the local storage. Be cautious when selecting files, especially if you do not wish to download large caches with limited local storage availability. When selecting a file or sequence, the File Detail panel will display not only the selected files, but also list all the nodes in the project that reference these files in the Parameter References panel. If a sequence or file is selected, the text in green indicates the file exists in the specified path, and for sequences, all indicated frames are present. Red text, on the other hand, signals that the files are missing. Yellow text means that only part of the files needed for the specified range have been located. If this is intentional, proceed despite the warning. Additionally, if a file or directory cannot be directly found in the Scene Files section, you can use the Add Additional Files button to manually include it. Clicking this button opens a new window where you can search for and add the desired file or directory. Next to it, you'll find the Remove Additional File button, which allows you to eliminate files if needed. It's important to note that this option works only for manually added files, not for those detected automatically. The Jobs tab displays all the render nodes connected to the GridMarkets Render Submit node, allowing you to configure each one individually and appropriately. In this example, a Karma Render node and a Simulation node are connected. For each node, you can review all the relevant information. Fields with a lock icon indicate that their information cannot be modified directly in this window. These fields include the name, path, node type, frames to be rendered or simulated, take, and dependencies. Additionally, the path where all resulting files will be downloaded is displayed. It will also specify whether the job is a simulation, a preview simulation, or neither. Finally, it indicates whether the output will be downloaded, whether the renderer disk file, if applicable, will be included, and the requested Houdini version. The remaining parameters are editable and include the following. Selection version. You can choose the Houdini version you wish to use. Max machines. For simulations, this is always capped at one machine. However, for renders, this parameter can be adjusted to suit each node's needs. It's essential to consider the type of plan you're using, as it might limit the global maximum number of machines available. For more details on GridMarkets plans and how to select the best one for your needs, watch our intro to GridMarkets Credit video or visit our tutorial page, where you'll find a dedicated section. Both links are available in the description. An example of effective use of the maximum machines per node parameter might look like this. Suppose you have 100 machines available in total and 3 render nodes, one of which has significantly higher demands. You could configure them as follows. Node 1 normal demand, 25 machines. Node 2 normal demand, 25 machines. Node 3 high demand, 50 machines. This approach ensures a more tailored distribution of resources, aligning with actual demands and optimizing workload efficiency. The next parameter, machine type, allows you to select the type of machine to be used. By default, this will reflect the machine type set in your profile in the Envoy profile page. For more details about Envoy, visit our tutorial page, which features a series of videos offering in-depth guidance. Links to the tutorial page and videos are available in the description. It's important to note that changing the machine type will impact the credit cost of the project. You can consult the hourly cost and performance of each machine in our pricing table, also linked in the description. Directly below, you'll find the credits budget and credits budget action parameters. These allow you to set a credit limit for each job. Double-clicking on the budget field lets you input a desired number. You can then choose an action to take once the limit is reached. The credits budget action dropdown offers 3 options. Alert: when the credit limit is reached, an email alert is sent. However, rendering processes continue. Terminate: rendering stops immediately upon reaching the credit limit, ensuring no further credits are consumed, but any in-progress frames will be stopped and not returned. Suspend: active frames in progress are completed, but any pending frames are terminated. This option may exceed the credit limit to finish renders already underway. These options allow precise control over your resource usage, balancing project requirements with budget constraints. At the bottom of the window, you will find the following options. In this section, you can enter the project name as well as a submission label. Properly completing these fields will make managing the project through Envoy much easier and more efficient. By default, the options Upload Files and Start Render Jobs are both checked. However, it's important to know that you can disable either of them depending on your intentions for the project. For example, you might want to upload files only, such as adding new versions to an existing project. In this case, simply uncheck Start Render Jobs and keep Upload Files enabled. Conversely, if you want to start or continue rendering or redo specific frames of projects whose files are already uploaded, you can keep Start Render Jobs checked and disable Upload Files, saving time by avoiding redundant uploads. As an additional note, it is much more convenient and easier to manage this through Envoy. In the lower corner of the window, you can review any triggered warnings. Clicking the View Warnings button will open a new window showing the details. One of these alerts is, for example, absolute paths. They are not issues for grid markets, but in general, it is good practice to use relative paths. It will also notify you if any Timeshift nodes are used. This is important because you need to ensure all relevant files for these types of nodes are included in the upload. Inside the GridMarkets Render Submit node, under the Advanced tab, there is a parameter called Upload All Frames for selected patterns that helps include these files automatically. For more details, check out our dedicated article in the knowledge base. If you want to dive deeper into these topics, visit our tutorial page or watch the Houdini Best Practices video. Both links are available in the description. The Save and Quit button simply saves your changes in this window before closing it, while Cancel closes the pre-flight window without saving. Finally, clicking Save and Continue will save your settings and move on to the confirmation window to start the render job. Thank you for watching and enjoy simulating with GridMarkets. If you want to learn more about how to optimize your workflows with GridMarkets, please visit our tutorial page.